Hey YouTube, it's Wendy. I'm here updating my deck again for like the thousandth time. It's like I keep changing it. This is my most updated one. I haven't updated in a while, just because it's been working for me. I took this one to regionals, and I don't think I've changed anything since then, but it went really good. So the only thing I probably only changed a couple things, but like the whole drawing thing didn't work out for me. Like the reckless greeds and the upstarts. That was a pretty bad decision on my part. So I made some changes, not too much with the monsters, just the spell and traps, but I got it working really good and like I haven't been losing. So here's the monsters. It's basically everything the same. Oh shoot. It's 3 battery chargers, 3 microcells, 3 Batteryman AA's the same. I have 3 fuel cells. I have 2 Batteryman industrial strings, and the only thing that did change with the monsters was I added 1 Batteryman D. Like in my previous video, I was saying how he wasn't, how like I kept drawing into him and he was like I didn't like him, but like I just found out that I kept missing targets with microcell because I usually like the first 2 turns I would like bring out all my AA's, and then when I would bring microcell out, I would have a target afterwards. So like that's pretty bad. For the spells, I have Monster Reborn. I have a Heavy Storm, 2 MSTs. Photon Leads, I just kept 2 because I ended up like not needing the 3rd one. I have 2 battery chargers. This has worked out for me. I have my combo. I have 3 Reckless and 3 Short Circuits. Having 3 really comes in handy if like you're trying to make the OTK build. And finally, a Lightning Vortex. I just had this in case I don't somehow run into the 3 Short Circuits. I have a Lightning Vortex just to Inferno, then clear out all their monsters, and then obviously I'd trap stun in the beginning so I won't run into anything bad. So yeah, I changed my traps a lot. I took out the dumb 3 reckless greeds. Like it was alright just when I would draw into them, but then if I wouldn't draw anything, like let's say I would activate it and then 2 short circuits. Now fuck for the next 2 turns, so I took them out. And the upstarts, I took those out just because like I would activate them and I'd be like, oh, then you have my deck. Oh, upstart. And then they end up with like 11,000, and then I'm like, 3 AA's, obliterate, and like they'd be there like, oh well, I have 2,000 life points left. It just didn't work out for me. So my traps, it's kind of thinner now, but it's like a really good backfield for me. This is how it is right now. It's I stayed with the return from different dimensions. It's just my swarm at the end if I have to resort to industrial strength. I have a solemn judgment, dark bribe, mirror force, solemn warning, and a bottomless, all the staples. I have 7 tools. I like this a lot just because it can counter if I run into a deep prison for one of my AA's or anything. It really helps. I have a deep prison. The only reason the only time I will resort to this is if I have, because I usually need them to have a monster on their field. So the only time I would need this is if like I absolutely have nothing to protect myself. I would deep prison them, obviously. I have a Divine Wrath. Nobody thinks I main this, but they'll think I sided or I'll side it in, but like I don't even have a side deck. But basically I main this just because I always run into either an Honest or a Dad or a Effect Veiler, which I hate. I ran into like every duel I played in regionals, I ran into a damn Effect Veiler, and like that just screws up my LTK. So that's what I have. And my final one, a Trap Stun. This has helped tremendously. This is like a small royal decree, and basically I won't run into a Starlight Road when I short circuit or when I lightning vortex. I can't run into a D prison, anything. This is practically just when I know I have my LTK. I trap stun in the beginning, and like that's basically. And if they do counter it, that's why I have all the other counters. But if they do end up countering it, then like it'll thin out their backfield, which I'm the most scared of. So basically that's it for right now. I think I'm gonna stay with this build for now. It's worked out for me really good, and like I updated it because like I was going with the other one and it was like totally off of what I was playing. So like a lot of you guys have been asking me to update it, so there you go. And I'm gonna try kind of change it up. I'm gonna make another video on my Watt build, and like everybody says I have really obnoxious decks, which I do. So yeah, that's my Batteryman deck build. So thank you and subscribe. Bye.